All right, so we're going back to classics again.
Yep. The viewer tattoo train is a-moving.
Nice.
All right, so first one up says WuTang calf tattoo. Peace, Remy. I have sent 2 images in as it was hard to get a pic, but we're only using one. But I'll let you pick whichever one you prefer.
Don't need, you know what I mean?
Little caveat, I know you're a full coverage guy, but this was all I wanted on my left calf. Sure, for now. Anyways.
I mean, I know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
It's
I know what some of it is.
Yeah. I don't know that I would know right away. But it's pretty beat, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking blown out.
I'm just confused as to the texture stuff in the background.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But, I mean...
It's occupying a strange space in my mind of, like, horrible and not the worst. You know what I mean?
I mean, I also never want to disrespect a Wu-Tang thing, because WuTang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. But
not
like,
at all.
You know, all in all, I'm gonna say I'll protect my neck on this one, and I think it's great.
It's pretty good. I mean, I mean, if you were to add to it, I don't even know what you'd do anyway. You may as well just leave this alone.
I mean, apparently he's set on this being the only thing he wants.
Can you imagine he has a full bodysuit everywhere but this leg?
just haloed out Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah. This is the Wu-Tang leg.
Yeah, I give it mad respect.
Like, I got a fucking like ocean color realism bodysuit.
Yeah,
everything. And then this thing's over here.
Hard cut at the knee.
What the fuck is that? That's Wu-Tang, man. You can't fuck with that.
Yeah, ain't nothing to fuck with.
You gotta leave that.
But yeah, anyways, great.
I think you should have gone bigger if this was going to be the only thing on this whole leg.
You think? Should have just done 9 portraits of them?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well,
it's
got a skull, so I like it. That's just how it goes. All right, next up. Hi. I'm sharing my tattoo. Oh, I'm sharing my first tattoo. It is Rip Van Winkle on my ankle. Van Winkle ankle. I like that. I got it in the early 90s, and I was 17. The artist was Razatat in Torrington, I think.
Okay.
CT. I don't know what that is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Connecticut. Maybe.
There you go.
As I got to work, Body Mods had a man who's, whoa, my God, split his penis. What are we talking about here?
Nice.
The penis was fully
We just went
functional
from 1 to 10.
Yeah, what are we doing?
No
This is a huge extreme. All right.
Send that.
I don't think we want
Actually,
that.
no, don't send that.
Yeah, no, please no. And yeah, anyway, here we go. This thing.
What in the fuck am I looking at?
I mean, it's a Van Winkle ankle.
In theory.
There's some ink there. You know, there is something there.
Yep.
And
I love the pose.
Yep.
Like, he's really, like, showing this off.
Yeah, he's laying
on
his couch just like, oh, check out this ankle.
Fucking send it.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well, I mean, yep.
Yeah, that's really, really hard to make out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is fucking blurry. It looks kind of like a rotting banana.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, I have a feeling that when they send these ones in, they're hoping that we do this. Like, they don't want positive feedback.
I would assume not.
You don't send this for positive feedback.
Well, I mean, if you have eyes.
You know what this is? The equivalent of, like, streaking buck naked downtown somewhere.
You think so?
It's similar. It's like, oh, I want them to be disgusted. Right. Can you believe it?
I'm not disgusted, more confused. I mean, I see a knee and a leg and other stuff. I think there's a hat involved.
What is the negative space there? Like, in the middle of that thing?
I think that's his knee bent.
Is it?
This, yeah.
That's his knee
bent?
bent?
His foot, and then it goes up his knee. And he's like...
I guess I see it now.
Which is a super weird way to sit. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like
now I see it. He's like this.
Kind of,
right?
or he's like karate kicking. You know what I mean? This is like a jump kick.
See, I thought at first he was sitting like that. Like he's got his legs pushed out.
Yeah.
And I thought he had like a fish on his lap.
I mean,
You know
this is kind of like one of those you could choose your own adventure with this tattoo. You can see whatever you want to.
Yeah, I'm choosing not to adventure with this tattoo.
I would adventure with this tattoo.
Well,
I think it's
thank you
hilarious.
for sending it.
Yep, awesome. And then next up.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he is awesome.
And if it looks, and it's gonna probably look exactly like the one above.
Probably, yeah.
Because it's probably done by the same guy. The
All settled
background
out.
is awesome.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I just wish I knew who this was.
I mean,
the blood on the knife is great. Hey, that knife on its own is fucking awesome. It's the soft, like negative.
Oh, it's
dark.
great. This is something that like I think Rick dreams about doing something like this.
Just doing these all over the place.
Yeah,
yeah, like Buddy's arm with the
zombies, and this type
we'll make
of thing.
them this big. Fucking, there'll be 37 of them.
Just get a few more in there. And
we'll work on it for 175 sessions. Fucking 1 hour at a time. You send it.
Because this would make him so happy.
Oh, I know. And he would do this tattoo too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is a Rick tattoo.
Yeah, that's fun as fuck. I like it. All right, next up.
Yeah, we got a spooky nun thing.
Yeah, spooky nun.
His face looks a little bit beat.
Yeah.
Like
a little upset.
Yeah. And what is his background?
Some dots.
This is like cool right away, and then you like look at it and you're like, oh, it kind of sucks though. Why is that? What is it about that? Is it the use of like negative space and hard blacks that I was initially drawn to?
Yes.
Because
it's cool imagery, right? Like, I feel like we're both trained to be like, oh, sweet, evil nun.
Right, and like if it was like a drunken trucker, we'd be like, oh, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah, exactly. It could be the exact same thing, but different subject matter, and we'd be like, oh.
Yeah, evil nun is getting a pass automatically almost. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not awesome.
No, it's not like it's baby's first accident. You know what I mean?
What? Does that phrase?
Well, it's not the worst fucking tattoo ever. It's
Gotcha.
not like the first stab at something. That,
Oh, okay.
You know, but it's...
What's in her hand? The negative space thing.
Is it like a fucking popsicle or something?
Or a spoon?
I don't know. Kind of looks
Or
like...
is that supposed to be her thumb?
Well, that's a hell of a thumb,
That's
dude.
one hell of a thumb.
Yeah,
Or
I don't know
knife?
what that is.
Is that a knife?
It kind of looks like a really sloped penis head.
A little bit. Sure.
Or like a mushroom or something, like a warped mushroom.
What about like one of those things that you scoop out pie with?
Yeah, that's fucking very strange.
Yes.
Because it's got a line through it, too.
Yes, which I don't think was intended. If I'm perfectly honest with you.
Oh, man. I bet you the person who sent this never noticed that thing.
You think?
Yeah. Well, so many people don't notice until someone else points it out.
Oh, boy.
And now I'm like, oh, fuck, I probably just ruined this for them.
Nah.
Just black over that fucking thing. Get it out of there.
Well, it's confusing as to
Well,
why the
what
hell it
is
would
it?
need to be there. And where is the thumb?
Yeah.
I'm super confused by that.
Maybe it's just a exaggerated thumb.
Maybe.
It's possible.
All right. Well, or it's like one of those wafers.
There's a
from the Catholic
version of
Church.
this tattoo that's absolutely amazing.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
feel like I've already seen it.
Well, this
You know what
also
I mean?
reminds me of that thing where like somebody like literally does a stencil off of an existing tattoo and then does it exactly.
It gets worse every time.
Yeah, it's just this dilution down because
Yeah.
they couldn't make the thing
It's
themselves.
like when you look at the modern human evolving.
yeah,
throughout
yeah,
time.
exactly.
Only
Just
going in
slow
reverse.
degradation. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Eventually
again, this could be
fucker's on all
salvageable.
fours.
This is one of those things that, like, if it walked in here and somebody asked me to fix it up, I'd be happy to fix it up. You know what I mean?
You just got to soften it.
Yeah.
Definitely black over that penis head or whatever. The
Yeah,
fuck
whatever's
is
going on there.
Yeah.
That would do so much.
Yeah, immediately that would help.
Anyways, next up, last but not least, this thing.
That's Squid Billies.
I figured you'd know this.
Yeah, that's from Adult Swim back in the day. I didn't like that one as much.
No?
No, I liked Aqua Teen and like Space Ghost way more. Harvey Birdman.
Yeah,
Like
Harvey
this-
Birdman's great.
This one kind of like just tagged along with those guys, where
Yeah.
it's like they have like a 2 or 3 hour time block to fill, and they got to fill it with like some good stuff and some whatever stuff. That's what it was for me, because most people like Metalocalypse, but it wasn't really my jam.
That's fair.
This was another one of those where I like the visual gags were there, and I wanted it to be funny. I was like, oh, look at the squid. And then you're like watching and you're like, I'm not finding any of this funny. It looks
laughed.
funny.
I haven't laughed yet.
Yeah, I'm like, why isn't this funny?
I mean, it could be one of those shows that you got to be really high for.
Yeah, fair enough. But I think Aqua Teen was too. And I still found
Definitely.
that hilarious. Like, it was still
Yeah,
like,
there's different levels.
yeah,
You know what
fair
I mean?
enough.
I think
Yeah.
it's one of those, like, how high are you?
Yeah.
And then what, like, how like, I don't know, like how early did you get into the thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think that definitely plays a part in it. But
Yeah.
They're bringing Aquatine back, but
Really?
I don't think it's going to work the same way.
Does anything work the same way
No,
anymore?
I think once you left it, it needs to stay gone.
Yeah, I would agree.
They keep trying to bring Beavis and Butthead back. And it's like,
I mean,
I love Beavis and Butthead, and the
Yeah.
reruns are great, but like when they bring them back, it feels like, I don't know, it doesn't work for me.
yeah, I get it. It just seems like no new ideas can happen anymore.
Yeah, but you got to keep retreading the old ones.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will say this font in there, it's barely readable, but it's held up pretty well.
This is the thing that I was saying about legs in that one Blackout one that
Yeah.
we were talking about. It's just like, this is what legs are for,
This is
man.
where legs go.
Yeah.
Or this is where tattoos go
Like, this
on
is
legs.
a terrible tattoo, and we haven't really talked shit about it at all.
No, well, and
Because it's like, well, it's on your leg.
well, I knew what it was.
It's respectable.
It's green still.
Yeah, there's some stuff there. Amen.
It-
you know?
Even though it's a bad tattoo, the actual picture, like the critter himself, is actually pretty poorly done too.
Oh, yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely, yeah.
Like he's drawn similarly horrible.
Yeah, but we're
So-
just, like, it's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. It's on your leg. Who cares?
Yeah, this is what tattoos were originally meant to do, anyways. Like evoke memories or
Yeah.
like,
Scrapbooking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this hits the mark for me.
Yep, fair
strangely enough.
At least I'm hoping this is on your leg.
Oh, it better be.